Hi, this is Jeremy Moskowitz, Group Policy MVP and founder of PolicyPak software, and in this video we're going to learn how to configure some of the Office 2013 applications using PolicyPak. Now before we get started, I do want to point out a resource that's also helpful in conjunction with this video. It's our free white paper entitled What Office 2010 and Office 2013 Admins Don't Know About Application Management. You can find that in our white paper section on the website. Now inside the white paper you'll learn exactly where PolicyPak fills in the desktop management gaps and where Microsoft's ADM and ADM coverage, well, doesn't. So we'll cover some of these in this video, but I promise you that white paper is very, very detailed and you may want to continue on after this video. So in this example, you've already got Office 2013 installed on a target computer, and we're pretending to just be a regular user here. And as you can see, we're logged in as a guy called eSalesUser4. Now, as the user, you can see what happens if he just decides to open up Outlook and go to Options. Let's examine some of the configuration settings that this standard user has access to. Now, as a network administrator, you would probably be interested in things like auto archive settings and some of the trust center settings and things such as macro settings. So if you open up Microsoft Word and review the Trust Center settings, you'll see some of the tabs are important to this application as well, such as Protected View and Privacy Options. Finally, if you open up Microsoft Excel, you'll see we have some, again, Trust Center settings that are common to lots of the Office 2013 applications, such as Protected View and ActiveX settings. Now, while we're at it, let's pretend that eSalesUser4 is one of those registry savvy users, the kind of person you wouldn't want poking around in the registry itself. So to speed things along, I already have the registry location already open to show you the Enable Protected View for files originating from the Internet setting. Now, as the user, a standard user, he can just change the registry value of this setting. Here, look, you can see that this user can simply circumvent your desired settings. So let's see how quickly we can ensure compliance and perform desktop management of settings quickly using PolicyPak. I'll go ahead and switch over to my management station computer. We'll go ahead, we'll right-click over our eSales users, create a GPO, and we'll call it Lockdown Office 2013. So this GPO is now associated with our eSales users. So if you right-click over it and you click Edit, you can dive down under User Configuration, PolicyPak, Applications, New Application. And there it is, PolicyPak for Outlook 2013, along with other applications like Java, Flash, Firefox, Skype, and tons of your other important desktop applications that your users utilize every day and you know you need to make more secure. But let's just start with Outlook once again. I'll go to Advanced and click on Auto Archive, and let's configure the Run Auto Archive Every setting for 10 days. Then let's make sure that the Delete Expired Items as well as Show Archive folder are always checked. Notice how when you manipulate these settings using PolicyPak that the text becomes underlined, and this means that these settings values are the ones that will be delivered and automatically enforced and remediated by PolicyPak. Next, let's move to automatic downloads, and we want to make sure that don't download pictures automatically in HTML email messages or RSS items is always checked. So let's go back to our group policy object and add our next application, say Microsoft Word 2013. And this will give us the interface we need to manage that application. Your users frequently download Word files, of course, and you want to make sure that the Protected View tabs have the Enable Protected View for files originating from the Internet, and you want to make sure that that's always checked. So let's right-click upon our desired setting and select Perform ACL Lockdown, which will lock down the setting within the registry itself. While we're at it, let's go to Add-ins and ensure that Require Application Add-ins to be signed by Trusted Publisher is enabled. So we're going to also perform ACL Lockdown for this as well. And this prevents the users from possibly working around your settings at all. Finally, let's add one last application for now, and that's Excel 2013. As you can see, PolicyPak has packs for all the applications in the Office Professional Suite, including OneNote and Access. We just don't have time to show those right now. So you want to make sure that your users have error checking enabled so that their formulas are always precise and produce accurate financial information. So you'll want to select check cells containing formulas that result in an error, and inconsistent calculated column formulas in tables are also set to be enabled at all times. So let's go back to my client machine. We'll get a command prompt and run gp update. Now you can envision the user logging on for the first time, using a terminal services or a Citrix machine, using a VDI session, changing job roles, or getting a new computer. I just happen to be using gp update to make things go a little faster. Now that that's done, let's go ahead and reopen Outlook. If we return to the auto archive settings, we'll see that PolicyPak has in fact delivered run auto archive and set it to 10 days like we wanted. You can also see that delete expired items and show archive folder in folder list are also selected correctly. PolicyPak has delivered those. So let's try something different. Let's go ahead and log off as this current user, and we'll log on as a different guy, and we'll demonstrate that PolicyPak delivers and automatically enforces these settings for all the users that you want. So let's open up Word as this new user. We'll go to our protected view, and we'll see that enable protected view for files originating from the internet has been enforced, just like you want. We'll then go to add-ins and confirm that require application add-ins to be signed by trusted publishers also took effect as well. So let's try to alter the enable protected view for files originating from the internet. And we'll see that this attempt has been thwarted by PolicyPak with our ACL lockdown. So let's wrap things up with Excel. We'll go ahead and start in formulas and confirm that our two error checking settings have been properly enabled. And of course, those are cells containing formulas that result in an error and inconsistent calculated column formulas in tables. You can see PolicyPak has delivered both of those settings. And that's it. We're done. This is how incredibly easy it is for you to use PolicyPak to manage the entirety of the Office 2013 suite, as well as tons of your other desktop applications. So if you're looking to get a trial of PolicyPak, just get started with your evaluation as soon as you'd like. Thank you so much for watching, and get in touch with us if you're looking to get started. Talk with you soon.